Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, once again I welcome all of you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Hari Bol. Okay, Mataji. I came to know at least somebody is there. Thank you, Vanilla Mataji. Do you remember the chapter name yesterday, what we learned? Only one person has joined today, being Sunday, I think. Yes. Yesterday it was Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. I have written in the chat. Kshetra. So what is Kshetra? Kshetra is the body. Kshetrajna, knower of the body. Who are the knowers of the body? There are two knowers of the body. One is the soul and the super soul. Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji, you are also there. Yes, Dr. Vijay Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji, you tell Mataji. Kshetra is? Body. Kshetrajna? Two knowers. Soul and the super soul. Yeah. Then Jnanam, Jnayam. 6 questions Arjuna asked, right? Jnanam and Jnayam. Jnanam is the knowledge. We studied, you remember what is the real knowledge is? Amanitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Kshantirajyavam, Acharyopasanam, Shaucham, Stairim, Atmavinigraha, Indriya Nirvana, all those 24 qualities. Right? Humility, self-control, pridelessness, and Acharya Upasanam, very, very important. That is accepting a spiritual master. And then detachment. All these qualities are the knowledge. Jnayam, the object of the knowledge. What is the object again of the knowledge? It is about we have to know about the Paramatma, ultimate realization. What is our ultimate realization? Then Prakriti and Purusha. What is Prakriti?
Material nature.
Material nature. Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji. Prakriti is the material nature. And Purusha?
The enjoyer.
The enjoyer. Excellent. Thank you, Mataji. Purusha is the enjoyer. Correct. Very correct. Who is the enjoyer?
Soul and super soul.
Okay. Soul and super soul. Supreme personality. They are, super soul is none other than the supreme personality. Supreme personality of Godhead. Right? So correct. So Bhoktaram Yajyatapasam 5.29. Sarva Lokha Maheshwaram Sugardam Sarva Bhutana Nyatwamam Shanti Mrichati. Bhoktaram Yajyatapasam. He is the enjoyer. He is the supreme controller. He is the creator. He is the Vedanta. Right? Everything. He is the person. He is the cause of all causes. There is no other cause beyond him or equal to him. Okay? So one who knows this, they live in peace. We have studied this, right? Okay. But it is said, except the Supreme Personality of Godhead, no other Purusha. Generally, we have a misconception, right? Purusha means male, and this is what in Hindi we know. Purusha and Stri. But it's not that. Purusha, as Mataji very correctly said, he is the enjoyer. Why we call every man as the enjoyer? Generally, it is considered to be the man is the enjoyer and the woman is the doer. Like that, that is a misconception. materialistic, bhautic conception, that is. So the Lord is the only Purusha. Actually, Srila Rupa Goswami was in meditation. I mean, when she was in meditation, somebody came and told that Mirabai wanted to meet him. So Mirabai came, and Mirabai has come. She wants to meet you. So he said, I don't meet any stree being taken up as sannyasa. They are not supposed to meet any stree, right? So he immediately said, no, I will not meet any stree, go and tell her. So the person went and told, no, he will not meet anybody. So what did she say? Yes, Mataji, you want to say? Vijay Mataji? Hare Krishna. Okay. So the person came and told Mirabai, so he will not meet any stree. Okay. Anybody can guess what answer Mirabai gave? Can you guess the answer? What did she give? She told this answer only. There is only one Purusha. There is only one enjoyer. All others are considered to be stree. How come he is saying that stree will not meet a stree? Means leaving the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we all are in a material nature. Our body is also a material nature, right? Body is also made up of the same Panchamahabhuta. Panchamahabhuta and Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Tanmatraye, mind, intelligence, buddhi, mind, intelligence, and false ego, then the soul. And the 25th element is the Paramatma. Body is made up of that. But this is a stree. Material nature is a stree, right? Our body is made up of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So she told, immediately this man went inside and told. He understood. And Rupa Goswami understood. It's not a normal stree. Definitely a God realized person. So he came out and he, really understood. That is what only Purusha means. It is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. So Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Purusha, Prakriti, Dhyana, Jnana. Anybody having any doubt from yesterday's lesson, or can we proceed? Today, many are not attending. And today's chapter is very important. A very, very important chapter. Neha Mataji, is it you? Should I make you co-host? Neha Jindal Mataji, it is I made you co-host, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. What is today's chapter? Any idea? Okay, what is your learning? Anyone, at least one message in the chat to know that everybody is here. What is your take home yesterday? Yes, Vanilla Mataji, you are very active in the class always. One take home. Out of all the 24 qualities, what we learned yesterday, can we take up any one quality and try to implement? Bhagavad Gita is the life manual, we all say. So like when we buy a car and when we buy washing machine or fridge, there's a manual comes. We keep them as it is, unless and until there's a problem arises. If there's a problem in working, then we may take the manual and see how to rectify it. Like that also we don't see, when we get some disease or something, is there any remedy given in Bhagavad Gita? Can I take out Bhagavad Gita and see what remedy is given? We don't see that also. In many home, Bhagavad Gita is, in fact, even I am telling you, in my home also, till I came to ISKCON, Krishna consciousness, Bhagavad Gita was there. We used to think, we used to worship it. Keep it in the altar and we worship it. But this is a life manual. We have to live Bhagavad Gita. Of course, we have to hear and learn. But what for? We have to implement. Krishna goes on saying, worship me. Always be focused on me. Lord, so many times. The verse, you remember one verse which comes 2 times. There is only one verse which comes 2 times in Bhagavad Gita. What is that? 9th chapter and the 18th chapter. Hint also. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. So he says, worship me in your mind, worship me, pay obeisances unto me. Worship my lotus feet. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Continuously, Tesham satata yuktanam. Always worship me. Then what will happen? Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Enamam uppayantite. I will give you that understanding with which you can come to me. He has given a simplest formula. Always remember me, always worship me. For that, he has not told, leave everything, go to a forest and sit. He never says, go to a forest and sit. You will not succeed in this Kali Yuga. You will not succeed. Right? Because if we know the reason, so many reasons, 6th chapter, full 6th chapter we study. There will be no association. We may fall down, even great sage like Bharat Muni. After giving up everything, he went to forest. Right? You all know the story. We have discussed many a times. So, what are the main two qualifications of bhakti? One phrase, this and this. Yes, who is writing? Yesterday also you learned. Yesterday also I wrote in the chat. Same thing. Major two characteristics of bhakti. Full 12th chapter Krishna told. First he started with always worship me. Then he came down. If you are not always able to worship me, at least think me always. Think about me. Not possible. Do all the activities. In between you remember me. If that is also not possible, yes, Mataji. Thank you so much. Yes, Haribo. So, one more. No, Mataji. Unalloyed and dash. Agaituki and apratigata. What is apratigata? Okay, so Krishna tells, it's easy. What you do finally, do all the work, whatever you want you do. In between also you are not able to remember me. No problem. But at least after you do all the work, you surrender the result to me. That's all. Easily he told bhakti. Okay, unaligned and uninterrupted. 1 second, yeah. Uninterrupted. Okay, Hare Krishna, you said. Unaligned and uninterrupted. Bhakti should be without any expectation and without any interruption. Satatam. 3-4 places Krishna says. Satatam, continuously. Bhajanti, worship me. Okay, Hare Krishna. So what do we have to do? The Paramatma will know. Bhava is more important. The Paramatma sitting in everyone's heart. What is that shloka? Sarvasya chagam hridi sannivishto. He is seated in everybody's heart. Matta smriti jnanam apoganam cha. Vedaishta sarvairagativa vedyo. Vedanta kridveda videva chagam. Right? He is the Vedanta. Hare Krishna. So now you all confirm whether you are able to see the screen. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay? You all are able to see the screen also. Now we can start. Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. One of the main ingredient of the material nature is 3 modes of gunas. What are they? Please write. Hare. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Satogun, Tamogun, Ramogun.
Yeah, correct. Satogun is So, okay, it is in English what? Satogun.
Mood of goodness.
Goodness, yeah. And Rajo?
Mood of passion.
Passion. Tamo?
Mood of ignorance.
Ignorance. Correct. Thank you, Mataji. So we all live in ignorance. That is why every day morning and every day, often, we say, Om Ajnanatimirandasya.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ajnanatimirandasya. That is ignorance. Jnana Janachalakaya. Who gives us that jnana? The Paramatma. So he says, no, in 10th chapter, we again learn, Jnana Deepena Baswata, Agam Ajnanatam Tamaha, Jnana Deepena. He himself said, I am Ajnanatam Tamaha. I remove the darkness in your heart. That is 10.11. Teshamevana Kampartha, Agam Ajnanatam Tamaha, Jnana. What is it? Jnana Deepena Baswata. I light the lamp in your heart. Krishna himself says. So Ajnana. That is Tamoguna. Ajnanatam. Darkness. Okay. So why it is so difficult, yesterday we saw, why these gunas are very, very, so means impossible it seems to be. Why? Why does it seem to be impossible? Why the gunas or material nature is very difficult to overcome. Why do we get entangled? Yes? Because it is the Lord's energy. Daivigesya gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mama maya duratyaya mameveye prapatyante mayame tantaranti. Unless and until you surrender unto me, if you surrender, I will help you to overcome. Till then, Mama Maya Duratyaya will chase you. Because Lord's energy is not easy for us to overcome. How can we overcome? That's why he keeps on saying, if you have to control your senses, you how much ever lakh koshish kar lo, how much ever you endeavor, you can't overcome. Why? Why? Because his energy. Then how do we overcome? Seven mukhehi jigvado swayam eva spuratyadaga. Seven mukhehi jigvado. Keep on chanting my name. Keep on glorifying me. Keep on doing Vaishnava Seva. Seven mukhehi jigvado swayam eva spuratyadaga. I will give you that understanding with which you can overcome your senses. So there's no other way, no other way, no other way. What is it? Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam. Kalau nastyeva, nastyeva, nastyeva. Gatir anyata. No other way. Keep on chanting, chanting, chanting. That's what Srila Prabhupada says. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said chanting, chanting, chanting. Srila Prabhupada also said chant, chant, chant. But he says, people say can't, can't, can't. This is what people say. We say. Right? How can we? Shad Goswamis and all, they were only chanting. Okay, we can't compare, but at least the Sola Mala early in the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta, before leaving the home, come whatever, with full focus. Ekaya Kurunandana, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. Otherwise, this mind gets many branched, divert. Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. Ekaya Kurunandana Bahushakahyanantaksha Buddhayo Vyavasayina. It's hard to trading the Buddhi. Okay, so we have to overcome these three gunas. Actually, the gunas are really not possible. Gunas will be, that is why even, like Brahma, Indra, and yesterday we discussed about Vishwamitra Muni. 3 times he came into Tamoguna because he could not overcome the material nature of what? Trishanku one time, Ramba one time, Menaka one time. So many times Vishwamitra, such a great sage, right? Very difficult. But Krishna says, Asamchamyam Mahabhago Mano Durnigraham Chalam. Abhyasa yoga yuktena vairagyena cha grahyate. He said, no, with practice and vairagya, detachment. That is what Krishna said in the 12th chapter, largely finished. Give the attachment from the work. Leave the result to me. Karmanyevadi karaste ma paleshu kadachana. Do all your duty. Ma karma phalahetur bhur mate sankosva karmani. Don't think you are doing it. Leave the result to me. But we all think it is me with my own endeavor. This is what we think. Is it not? So that is very wrong. What is that shloka? I think 3.27. 3.27 is what? Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaga ahankara vimudatma karta akamiti manyate. Prakrite kriyamanani. In this prakriti, in this material nature, 3 modes of material nature is there, no? They only do everything. Kriyamanani. But what do we think? Ahankara vimudatma. This vimuda, atma is vimuda. That means buddhi is not working, bewildered. So what we think? Ahankara vimudatma karta akamiti manyate. Oh, with my endeavor, my thing I did. And another shloka I keep telling, 18.14. Daivim cha panchamam, whatever we do, daivim, that unless and until the Paramatma sanctions from our heart, no desire will be sanctioned. But of course, his main job is to see that our desires are fulfilled. That is why he is sitting there and seeing our desire. Tathastu, tathastu, he keeps. Why have we come to this world? Why have we taken this birth? What is the main reason we have taken this birth? Please, anybody unmute and tell me. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Right. Unfulfilled desire. At the time of soul leaving the body, we have lot of unfulfilled desire in our heart. Paramatma is watching this. So he will give the same body accordingly in the next birth. Oh, this was your desire. I am giving you this body. In this body only you can enjoy. Means I told before also, lot of, desire to hankering, this is Trishna. It's not desire, Trishna. If I don't get it like that. So when the Trishna is there, Krishna helps to fulfill that Trishna. Paramatma sanctions. So we get. So one who has the hankering for eating, he takes a pig's body. By becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to the transcendental nature, which is like my own nature. Transcendental, that is beyond the contamination of 3 modes of material nature. Transcendental, beyond even Vishuddha Sattva, Vishnu Tattva. Tamarajo and Sattva. Beyond that, one who transcends all these 3 modes, Mahatmas, Mahajans, Acharyas, they are in transcendental mode. That means what? They are in the Vishuddha Sattva. Even in Sattva Guna, the contamination is there. It is not pure. Even Vishuddha Sattva, that is pure contamination. So pure transcendental nature. Okay. So the Lord says, thus established one. That's established. What is that? That's established. Established in my transcendental nature. But Lord is the creator of material nature. Lord only creates all these gunas. It's a byproduct of material nature. But he is beyond this material nature. He is not subject to 3 modes of material nature. So he says, transcend to my transcendental nature. By doing so, one is not born. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanmam tyaktva. When you leave this body, tyaktva deham punarjanmam naiti mameti sorjuna. Punarjanmam you will not get. Janma karma cha me divyam. One who understands me as the supreme, At the time of death, they will come to me. They will never come back. So many times Krishna has told this in Bhagavad Gita, right? In our 18 days itself, how many shlokas we have just seen and learned that there is no other way, no other way, no other way other than chanting. If you all, any one of you not chanting here, start with one round, only one round. Initially, it will not take more than 6 or 7 minutes. But okay, slowly, gradually, you will get the taste. Initially, it is 3 stages of chanting. Nama bhas, first one is Nama Aparad, then transcending the Aparad, Nama bhas, then the Shuddha Sattva comes. So in the beginning, we all do commit mistake. Nama Aparad we do. But Krishna says it's okay. By chanting like that only, you will develop a love for me. You will develop a love for my name. You will develop a love for chanting. This is what Krishna says. So one who chants, one who surrenders, one who worships Krishna, they will never come back to this material world. Okay, Hare Krishna. You see this chart, the picture which is given. Everyone is glorifying the Lord. Each and everyone, we have to glorify the Lord. This is a very, very, very important verse. Sarva yonishu kaunteya murteya sambhavanti agatasham brahmam mahatyonir aham bija pratap pita. Pita is what? Father. Mata is mother. But the pita gives the seed for the child, right? The mata carries it. And after 9 months gives. There are 5 stages again said. One is conceiving, then it states the soul. Actually, after conceiving, what you can say? The living entity. Okay. After conceiving, it stays for some time. Then it starts growing. Then it dwindles. Then it vanquishes. These are the 5 stages of the soul. Conceives, stays for some time, grows. In the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th month, hand, eye, nose, heart, everything is formed. Beautifully, it is written in the Bhagavad. So after it grows, it dwindles. What is dwindling? After we come out from the womb of the mother, we forget everything. In the womb, the soul cries, I am not able to be, in the jail. That bag of my mother is very small. I am growing. I am folding my whole body. How long I'll be like this? And my mother, whatever she eats pungent, I am not able to bear that. And when will I come back? And whatever the urine, stool, that I'm in such a filthy place, Bhagavan, you take me out. But unfortunately, the baby comes out, it forgets because of the material nature. The moment it comes into the prakriti, in the nature, the 3 gunas, from that time, catch hold of the babies. Of course, there are certain age, till then, they are considered to be, they are always in Sattva Guna because the thinking ability has not developed. So when they are able to think on their own, independently, they don't need their mother for anything. That is the time slowly, gradually, the other gunas take place. So this is a very, very, very important shloka. Any 84 lakhs yonis you take. Who is the seed-giving father? Krishna. He is a seed-giving father. Okay? So, and of course, 84 lakhs, even we don't know how many yonis we have taken and we have come to this Manusha yoni. So that is why this is that Durlabha Manusha. This is a very, very rare to achieve. And the Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, in this birth only help me to cross this ocean. Krishna also tells, in the 12th chapter, he says, I think 12.6 and 7. Bhavani Nachirat Partha, I will help you to cross this material world. He says, Mrityu Samsara Sagarat. Krishna tells no in 12.7, the last Bhavami Nachirat Partha Maya Veshita Chetasam Teshamaham Samudratam Mrityu Samsara Sagara. Teshamaham. Again, Tesham came. Just now I told. Tesham Satata Yuktanam. Here Tesham. Continuously one who thinks of me, I help them to Mrityu Samsara Sagara. 12.7. Krishna tells. So we have to remember, but the soul unfortunately forgets when it starts enjoying the material nature, as it is the energy of the Lord. Maya is the energy of Supreme Lord. Very, very, very difficult to overcome. Daivim Heshya Gunamayi. Mava Maya Duratyaya. Same it is. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature. And I am the seed-giving father. That's why, we should not be like eating, mating, defending, and sleeping. Animals also do. Then what about the Vijnana? Yesterday we saw Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Jnanamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha. We had this analytical ability, Sankhya Yoga. Full second chapter we saw that. We have the ability of analyzing what's right, what's wrong. But the animals cannot do it. But what we do? Animals are much better than us, You tell me, if there's a sack of bag full of rice or bread, whatever it is, and the crows go, they will eat. What will they do? The crows all will drag the bag and take to their nests. Yes, no, please, 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 right? At least yes or no. Will the crows drag the bag full of rice to its home? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Mataji's, Prabhuji's. It will not, right? Correct. It will not. But what a human being do? What a human being do? The human being will definitely take, is anybody seen here and there? And he will take the whole bag. But animals are not like that. That means this is tamaguna. Even animals do not think like that. Nobody is seeing me, let me grab it. So we are worse than even eating also. We can't eat like animal. We can't even compare how much animal can eat, how much he can. Agarama, Bhaya, Maithun, Nidra. We can't sleep. Polar bear sleeps for 6 months. Okay, we can't sleep more than 6 hours. So we can't compete even the animals. At least let us think, like I have got this material body. I have got this human material body. Let me go back to Goloka in this birth only. How many of you are ready to go back? At least for this you raise your hand. How many of you want to go back to Goloka? Hare Krishna. Nobody. Okay, Vidyachi Mataji. Yes, Krishna will sanction. Yes, very simple. Start chanting Mataji. That is all. He will take care of rest of the things, right? He says, you have to show the Bhava is very, very important. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name veshosti name veshosti na priyaga. Everyone is equal to me. But who is very dear to him? Who surrenders to him? Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Material nature consists of 3 modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. When the living entity comes in contact with the nature, material nature, he becomes conditioned by these 3 modes. You see, one person will not be always in Tamoguna or always be in Rajo. Always, it varies. Early in the morning when we wake up, generally, Satoguna is prominent. That is why it is said, traffic jam is less. Mind is very peaceful. We can focus on our chanting. And in the afternoon, it is said, we all are in a great hurry to do things. I have to finish this also, that also. Sometimes many office people do not have time to eat their lunch also. Passion. And as evening proceeds, we all want to sleep. The main characteristics of Tamoguna is Nidra alasya. Laziness and sleep. Okay. So evening proceeds, night comes, tamoguna, prominence of tamoguna prevails. Tatra sattvam nirmalatvam prakasham mana anamayam sukasangena bandhnati jnana sangena chanagava. Good. So tatra sattvam, the sattva guna is all illuminating prakasham. Nirmalatvam, pure. What is the meaning of nirmalam? Pure. Prakasha means illuminating. And it is anamayam. It is free. But what happens in this? What it takes, which side it takes? Sukha sangena. It gives us the happiness. It gives us the knowledge. Jnana sangena. So Sattva gives Sukha sangena and Jnana sangena. Okay, it is nirmalatvam, it is illuminating, etc. Oh, sinless one, the mode of goodness being purer nirmalatvam than the other. Illuminating, prakasham, anamayam, that is free from all sinful reaction. And it gives us sukha sangena and jnana sangena. Develops knowledge and they become conditioned by the happiness, concept of happiness. So nice it is. So this is exercise for you. Tomorrow we can discuss. Note down or take screenshot. What are your good desires and bad desires? That it is like, whenever we are in which guna, that's more important. All three gunas you take. Achha, one more small thing. Thinking, feeling and willing. What is it? It is actually the function of mind, intelligence and the role of Paramatma. The mind tells you do something. And the buddhi tells you, no, don't do it. It is very bad. Don't go on this way. It is very dangerous. But go on this way. But sometimes, most of the time, because we have not control our mind, the mind wins over. That is why we'll end up doing wrong things most of the time. Why? That, in indriyate bihi, that, what do you call? Working senses are better than the jada. And mind is better than the working senses. Intelligence is better than the mind. But tastu saha, the soul, you are the ultimate. We say no, that is better than the intelligent. Indriyate biya indriyartham. That is, I think it is in the 3rd chapter. Yeah. That it's given. Jada means static. Jada means static. So the working senses are better than the static things. We discussed this. I gave example also in our body, like pancreas, etc. They do not actively participate in our bodily functions, etc. So all of you note down this. Which are the 3 desires? Which are okay? Sorry. Last one is willing. It is Daivincha Panchamam. You remember the Paramatma sanctions. Whatever we think, whatever we analyze, finally we want to do. Unless and until the sanction of the Paramatma is there, we cannot do it. Okay. Sometimes, like it is what? You may have everything at home. You may be feeling very hungry also. You can make also. You have everything. In the fridge, things are available. You are feeling hungry also. You have the capability of making also. But you say, no, I don't have the mood to make. Okay, that is that. I don't want to do any endeavor. The sanction of Paramatma, okay, you can do it. That has to come. Anything may happen. I am here right now talking to you in front of you. Next moment, what is going to happen? Only Paramatma will decide. I can't decide. Is it not? That. Now it is about the Rajoguna. Actually, this video is a very nice video, but there is no audio. So even if you play, you will not be able to, conceive the idea of the video. Rajo Ragatmakam Vidhi Trishna. Just now I explained Trishna, the great hankering, uncontrollable desire. Trishna Sangha Samudbhavam. Tannibadanti Kaunteya Karma Sangena Dechina. Rajoguna. Rajoguna always has raga, dvesha. Raga is love, dvesha is hatred. So raga has the love for what? desires, longingness, Krishna, deep desires. So what will happen if we are in the Rajoguna, O son of Kunti? Because of this one is bound in the material fruitive activities because it triggers us to do karma. The more karma we do, the more fruitive activities we do. We have more sinful activities. What is fruitive activities? They all are entangled activities. The activities which will entangle us in this material world, they are the fruitive activities. That means with some desire and hankering we are doing. So as long as we surrender the desire to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we will be doing only sinful activities. It can be punya karma. Obviously, we may have to come back again to reap the benefit of our punya karma. So it doesn't matter whether we are doing that ism, socialism, political, and so many communism. All these people believe in giving so much charity and their name board, big name board. These people all, they are thinking they are doing punya karma, they will not come back. Sorry to say. Te tvam gatva svarvalokam vishalam chiner punyer martitlokam vishanti. Once after their punya karma vanishes in the heaven, Swargalokam vishalam, it's very big. But there you cannot deposit punya. Whatever punya you have taken, you can only withdraw from that account. That's a very special account. In the heavenly planets, when we do a lot of punya karma and we go over there, what will happen? We will enjoy. No problem. Why are we enjoying? Because we did a lot of punya karma here. But once that enjoyment, punya karma pala is over, we will come back. Unless, and just now again Krishna said, you come to me. Bhavami nachirat partha. And then Maya Meta Tarantite will help you to overcome this, he said, right? And Jannakarmacha Divam, you remember? Naitimameti so Arjuna, you will not come back to this world. You will come to my abode. So in Rajoguna, what all you want to do good, that's what I gave you hint. All the charities, what we do is in Rajoguna. All the bad desire, what we do in Rajoguna. See, in order to make my life very comfortable, how can I harm the other person? There are people, they don't mind killing other people to enjoy. Duryodhana is there in front of us. Such a big, like they don't have scarcity for anything. He could have enjoyed nicely. But what happened? Rajoguna. In fact, most of the time he was in Tamoguna also. Lord was in front of him. He could not understand. He told that what? We call who do magic and all who does. So like that he scolded Krishna. Means this fellow will show us so many things. And what is that? To deride. Yes, he will now deride us from our determination. He did not want to give even a minutest point of land equal to the tip of the needle. So he said he's trying to deviate us from the determination. This is what he said. Now, so please remember, Sattva-guna, Sukha Sangena, Jnana Sangena, and Rajoguna, Karma Bandhana. Did you get it? Very important. If we are in Rajoguna, we have to check ourselves. That will increase our sins. We will end up doing sinful activities. Tamoto, no need to hear. Rajo itself will bind us so much. So, Tamastva Ajnana Jambiti. Mohanam Sarvadehina Pramadalatsya Nidrabihi Tannibadanti Bharata. Pramadalatsya Nidra. Pramada is madness. Kama Krodha Lobha Moha Mada Matsarya we say no. So Matsarya, madness, indolence and sleep. You don't want to do anything. Actionless. Some people consider Krishna consciousness to be inertia. Not at all. From morning to evening, but you don't know how the Sunday passes. Is it not? So I lived in Gulf countries for some time. When Guru Maharaj used to come there, you won't believe. And I mean, 4-5 days will pass like that only. People will not know when the sun rises and the sun sets. Because continuously there will be kirtan in somebody's house or the other, temple activities. As long as he used to be there, full, it is a feast to 2 years. Shravanam. Okay. So this Osana Bharata, the mode of ignorance causes delusion. Mohanam of all living entities. The result of mode is madness, pramada, indolence, alasya, nidravihi, sleep. These are the outcomes of tamoguna. So in tamoguna, what are the activities which will give you pleasure and pain? Like that you write. In tamog people, so many things. They keep eating and it's watching TV or something, Googling and Instagram, Facebook, all these things are tamoguna. This is what we want to do. In tamoguna also bad desires are there. What is that? It is not only that we may see all these things. We may indulge others also. We may motivate others also. Inspires many people to do many of these things. Right? So please check the screenshot. Otherwise also no problem. In all 3 gunas, you have to write the thinking, feeling and willing. How these 3 stages of actions will go. Okay? Hare Krishna. Sattvam sukhe sanyati rajak karmani bharata jnanam avritu tamaha pramada sanjayat yutam. Again here pramada came. Madness. What happened? These are the conditions. What are the condition of 3 gunas? Sattvam, sukhe sanyati. Just now we saw. Sukha sangena and jnana sangena. So sattva guna will give you happiness. Always people will be seeing the picture at the most, topmost and middle and bottommost. You will be able to understand. Okay? And passion. Again we saw karma bandhena. Fruits of action, phalas of karma. Ignorance, we only do wrong things. Because we don't have the right knowledge to do which is correct and which is wrong. I told you, remember, Vijnana, that's a difference. Jnana, everybody has got. Vijnana, very people have. What is Vijnana? All those who daily attend regularly, only one Mataji I am seeing in the class today. Okay, what is Vijnana? Discriminating ability. What is discrimination? What is right and wrong? Difference between animal and human. Sometimes the mode of passion becomes prominent. Passion generally in the afternoon time, defeating the mode of goodness, Osana Bharata. And sometimes the mode of goodness defeats the passion. And at the other times, the mode of ignorance defeats both. Generally in the night, actually, that is. But that is why when the alarm rings, people don't want to get up. But that is because they are still, their tamoguna is still continuing. Unless and until they wake up, they will be continuing in their tamoguna only. There's a competition for supremacy. Which mode is going to be predominant competition? See here, the mind is pulled in all directions. Jo jita wo hi Sikandar. So whichever guna pulls the mind, that activity the mind does. Okay. Why the mind does, we say? Well, if the karmendriyan do the karmendriyan do the work or the mind? Actually, mind keeps on thinking. So it sends a wave to the brain. The brain gives instruction to the karmendriya. This is the process. Mind conceives, brain discriminate and gives instruction to the indriya to do that work. Mind wants to eat or smoke. The intelligence will say, don't do. But mind it overpowers it. Then the intelligence fails. When intelligence fails, it tells the hand, go and pick up the packet. Okay? The manifestations of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all the gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. Navadware. Our body has got 9 gates. Navadware. In our face itself, we have how many? 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 2 nostrils. 6. Right? Then the mouth. Then 7. And the rectum and the genitals. Navadvara. Okay. These Navadvara, see, it is told that when the soul leaves the body, it can leave from any of these gates. So if it leaves from the lower body's gates, we will go to lower planet. We are not in passion or sattva. We are in tamoguna. So that time the soul will leave from the lower portion, whatever is the whole. And when we are in rajoguna, it is from the generally the face. Other 6, 7 I told no. Most of the people, many, if you have seen, eyes will be wide open, dead body, mouth will be open, right? So that means rajoguna. What will happen to them? They will come to this mrityu loka. Why? Because they are in passion. Passion is what? Karma bandhena, fruitive activities. Where can you do fruitive activities? Only in Bhuloka. Heavenly planet, we can't do activities. Animal planet, not at all possible. So, when we are in Rajoguna, it will bring us to this loka to do more karma bandhena, fruitive activities. Okay, so these modes are very important. You are able to see, right? O chief of the Bharatas, when there is an increase in the mode of passion, the symptoms of great attachment, uncontrollable desire, thanking, Krishna, and intense endeavor develop. We all want to do action. Do which action? Generally it is the Rajasic is like Duryodhana. Who is that? Who brought Draupadi to the Swayamvara Sabha? They all are in Rajoguna at that moment. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mataji, okay, Chiranjit Prabhu is a co-host today. I thought Megha Mataji and I make her a co-host. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. I'm making you also co-host. Because daily Megha Mataji comes, no? Okay. Prabhuji has posted the attendance. Kindly, please fill in the attendance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. One thing I would like to share that we have two Neha Matajis in our class. One is our participant and one is actually from our Seva team, Mataji. So the Neha Mataji which you made a co-host was our participant of the class. So
I removed Mataji when I made Charan Prabhu, no? Because I remember the name, na? So the moment I saw him, because I was not seeing the participant. So the moment I saw him, I have made Prabhuji co-host and I have removed Neha Mataji from co-host.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah,
Hare
I for today's Seva. That's
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay. O son of Kuru, when there is an increase in the mode of ignorance, madness, illusion, inertia, and darkness are manifested. We saw in the previous shloka also the same thing, right? When one is in ignorance, pramada alasya nidrabhihi, just now we saw. Madness and in laziness and nidrabhihi. Always that person wants to sleep. Mostly those people are addicted to something or another. Even these days, there's no dearth for addiction, right? Facebook and PUBG, Instagram, so many things are there. Very difficult to overcome tamoguna. But yes, lot of endeavor we have to do. Krishna is there, no? Easy to chant and difficult to do those activities. But we don't do the easier one. We thank her once again to do the difficult activities. What to do? 14.14. When one dies in the mode of goodness, from here onwards, what is our destination is told. What is the destination when one dies in mode of goodness? Higher planets. But please remember, even one goes to higher planets, they can't do any karma. So whatever karma they have accumulated, once the karma pala is over, they will come back. Chine punye mattet lokam vishanti. They will fall down in the mrityu loka. When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities. Karma bandhena. In this world, material world, they will take birth. When he dies, the mode of ignorance, he takes birth in the animal kingdom, lower planetary system. So Sattva-guna, higher planetary system. And it's like we are here in the center. Martiloka is in the center. 14 lokas are there. Upper planetary system, 7, and lower planetary system, 7. So in Sattva-guna, we go to upper planetary system, heavenly kingdoms, and Rajoguna, we will come back to this Mrtiloka. Tamoguna, we will go to the animal kingdom, that is a lower planetary system. Hare Krishna. Karmana sukrityasyago satvikam nirmalam palam rajastu palam dukkham ajnanam tamasat palam. See the benefits. Palam means here, what are the outcomes? By acting in the mode of goodness, one becomes purified. Nirmalam. Just now we saw in that also. Nirmalatvam, prakasham. We saw, right? Sattva-guna is pure. Sattva-guna is illuminating, we saw. So same here. And it is free from sinful actions. 3 things we see. That is the reason it binds us with Sukha Sangena and Jnana Sangena. Here it is said that mode of goodness is one becomes purified. Works done in the mode of passion will result in distress. Why? Why distress? Can anyone tell me why distress? We are doing activities, we are working very hard, earning crores and crores of money. Still, why are you in distress? Hare Krishna. Because one desire ends, the other desire waits. So we again work hard. You see, you may be living in a rented house. Okay, you are able to pay a high rent. You are working very hard. But what will happen? Mind will say, why to pay rent to somebody else? We can buy our own house. So then you will go for loan. So you are living peacefully in the own rented house. Now you want to buy a house, means you will take a loan. How to repay the loan? So many problems will come in the own house initially. So you will think rented house was better. So one lives in, there is a proverb in English, the other side of the river is always grass. Other side, where we are there we feel it is not grass. The other side of the river is always grass. Green. And actions performed in the mode of ignorance result in foolishness. They will only, either they will not do anything. Alasya nidravihi. If at all they do, they will do wrong things only. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. From the mode of passion, real knowledge again it is given. That means the wisdom. That's a discriminating ability. But from the mode of passion, again grief. Why? When one is in distress, just now we discussed, always he is in grief. And from the mode of ignorance, foolishness, madness, and illusion develop. See, actually, in which purport, I don't remember, Srila Prabhupada said, the activities which give you short-term pleasure will always give you long-term pain. If you enjoy now, going on eating, wow, what a gulab jamun it is. I am not able to control. Going on eating 10, 20, 30, you don't know because you are enjoying passion. You are going on eating. What will happen? Health will spoil. So that means when you are eating, you have the pleasure. Later you will have pain. Reverse is the other one. That is, while doing Sattva-guna activities and in fact, academic activities, I can say, devotional service, getting up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, may be very painful now till we get used to. But it will give us permanent pleasure. Shreya and Preya. Prabhupada says it is, Shreya is short-term pleasure, long-term pain. Sorry. Preya is short-term pleasure and long-term pain. And Shreya is short-term pain and long-term pleasure. So we have to be a Shreyic person. We have to, whatever discomfort we feel now, going for Mangalarti, it's very cold. Fine, no problem. Go and stand in front of the Lord before the curtain opens. Okay, we are waiting. Lord is so happy to see us over there. From the mode of goodness, real knowledge developed, it's a same. So who all are the example? You know very well. So what happens? If you are in mode of goodness, real knowledge. Mode of passion, greed. And from the mode of ignorance, foolishness. This is what we look like when we are in. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसः ज्ञाने गुणवृत्तिस्था अधो गच्छति तामसः. Urdhva means up. Up is urdhva. So when I was telling you, Navadwari, there is one actually hole here also, no, Sahasra. So when the soul leaves from this hole, it goes to urdhvam, higher planetary system. Urdhvam gacchanti sattvastha. So if the soul leaves at the time of sattva guna, when prevails prominent, urdhvam. That is why we say, whenever a person, you see Krishna conscious devotees, whoever, whether it's a Krishna conscious person or not, if somebody is struggling, the Atma is, literally struggling to get out, all the devotees will reach there. They will give Ganga Jal, they will, take Tulsi Jal, and they will chant. Because what is Srila Prabhupada wants everyone to go back to Goloka. Right? So if we go and chant over there, there's a possibility that the mind, if it has the consciousness, thinks of the Lord at the last moment, as Ajamila did. Last minute he said, Narayana, though he called his son. Okay. Madhye tishtanti. Tishtanti means vasati. Vasati means lives. I mean, takes place. So Madhye tishtanti rajasaha. Oops, sorry. I mean, it's not there. Yeah. Those situated in the mode of goodness gradually go upward to the higher planetary system. But those who are in the passion, they will be in the earthly planet. Why? Karma Sangena. They have to do more fruitive activities. That was their hankering for doing. No. So the desires have to be fulfilled. So they will be here only. Those who are in the mode of ignorance, because for all the papa karma, what they have done, they have to get the punishment. There it is said that, they will fry the body in boiling oil. So much distress we will have to go through once we go to animal planet, and so fearsome it is, right? So at least we have to. Namanisha Prabhu, he is saying most of that 8 o'clock morning Bhagavatam class, at least once he will say in a class, at least come up to Madhyadhikari level, at least come up to Sattva level, Guna, if not Vishuddha Sattva. Okay, so at least, as Prabhuji says, we have to come to Rajoguna. Tamo means you are seeing, what will happen. You saw that in the previous line. So see here, Jagadanda. Okay, from there, the Lord is there in the Goloka. From there comes the 3 Purushavata, Garbhodakshaya, Karnodakshaya, and Kshirodakshaya, Vishnu, who lives in our every heart, in every living entity. Kshirodakshaya. Okay, so what are the upper planets? So you will see the Bhurloka, Bhuvaswaga. We say no, Bhurloka. Then Bhuvarloka, Swargaloka, Makaraloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. Down you go. Down is Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. So we are in the middle planet. Higher planets and lower planetary planet. Satguna, higher planet, and Rajoguna, middle planet, because of that hankering to do karma. When you see that there is nothing beyond these modes of nature in all activities, and that the Supreme Lord is transcendental, Vishuddha Sattva and Vishuddha Tattva, right? So the 3 gunas are pulling everybody from here to there. When the embodied being is able to transcend these modes, go beyond these modes, he can become free from birth, death, old age, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyakti. Why? Because we will go to Vaikunta, or even Goloka is also possible. When the embodied being is able to transcend these three modes, he can become free from birth, death, and old age, and their distress, and can enjoy the same side. It is same one. It is repeated. So what do we have to do? Oh Arjuna, Arjuna is asking. Oh my dear Lord, by what symptom is one known who is transcendental? He asked in the second chapter also, no? That is how do they sit? How do they walk? Whom did he ask? He asked Krishna. You remember? The Mahatma. How do they walk? How do they sit? How do they think? Same way he is asking here also. Oh my dear Lord, by what symptom I can understand the transcendental modes? And what is their behavior? How does he transcend the modes of nature? Krishna, very important translation. Blessed Lord said, he who does not hate illumination, attachment, and delusion when they are present. That means yesterday we saw, no? Sukkeshwan Vignamanaka, Sukkeshwan Vitaraha Bayakroda, one who is equipoised. He is not very happy when Sukha, happiness comes, and would not distress when the Dukkha comes. Who is seated like one, unconcerned, nothing bothers him. Sukha, Dukkha, Maitri, and who is that? Friend or enemy. Okay? And next, who remains firm, knowing that the modes alone are active, who regards alike pleasure and pain, and looks on a stone and piece of gold equal. There's a story also, but the time doesn't permit. Rupa Goswami, somebody came and asked, he gives a stone actually. Okay. So that person, he looks a stone also equal, or a pearl also equal, or any Navaratna we say no, anything equal. Piece of gold and stone. Who is wise and who holds praise, who holds praise and blame, both are equal. Who is unchanged in honor. Somebody is praising him, aha, I am the great. Somebody dishonors. He is equipoised, that you remember. Dvandva is duality. He is free from Dvandva. One treats a friend and foe alike. And who has abandoned all fruitive undertakings, such a man is said to have transcended the modes. So equipoised. Dvanda moha, dvanda vimoha, vimukta. Okay, he is not attached to any of these things. Mamsayovi vicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati kaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. One who engages in full devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstances, at once transcend the modes of material nature, and thus comes to the level of Brahman. Yesterday, in the previous chapter, Krishna told, even by mistake he falls. Apicheta duracharo bhajate mama nanyabhat sadhureva samantadya samyak vyavastito hisa. Even by chance, if these people fall down, I will take care of them immediately. Samyak vyavastito hisa. I will put them back to the original position. So they don't have to worry about it. It doesn't mean that once you become a great devotee and then you fall down, Krishna will put me back. No. Spiritually, Krishna sees the cause. Brahmanogi pratishta mamatya vasya shashvat satya cha dharmasya sukha ekantik kasya cha, and I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman. From Krishna comes the effulgence, right? So which is a constitutional position. From the Goloka, the effulgence comes. And constitutional position is what? One lives along with Krishna in the Goloka. That's ultimate happiness. And which is immortal, eternal, imperishable. Okay, no one can perish this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I hope you all filled in the attendance, Mataji. Only Matajis are there today. I'm not able to see any Prabhuji. Okay, Hare Krishna. Please fill the attendance. And secondly, today being Sunday, the attendance has dropped like anything. Anyway, tomorrow I'll try to revise very fast for 10 minutes. वाञ्छाकल्पतरु रूपस्य कृपा सिन्धु भयवच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? Mataji, Prabhuji is having greed towards Krishna. Okay, yeah, yes, Mataji. We should have. What will my Krishna like?